Yeah, but he does, and he does it to entertain the fans of the WWE.
So, Taz, is it strange to sit here and watch yourself in the ring like this?
Nah, I've watched plenty of my tapes over the years. And you don't get better if you don't try to figure out what you've got to work on.
And what have you come up with so far?
Honestly, nothing. I gotta say, I look great. You see that look of intensity on Taz's face? That's all about getting in your opponent's head and psyching him out. That's how Taz wins matches. God, this is weird. I'm Taz.
Taz, why in God's name are you referring to yourself in the third person?
Hey, look, I'm trying to objectively analyze the match here. Do you mind? I know it's a perfect match, but I gotta do my job. I'm the best.
I've got to say, folks, Taz looks to be in great shape here tonight.
Hey, thanks, Cole. I appreciate that. You know, you're not looking too shabby yourself, but not for nothing. You gotta work on those legs a little bit. Last time I seen legs like yours, they were hanging out of a nest. Chicken legs!
Actually, I was referring to your performance in this match, Taz. You might want to start joining me in the gym.
You know, as much as I enjoy active competition, I gotta say, I'm pretty happy just calling matches these days. Unfortunately, I gotta sit next to a tool like you, who I hate, despise, and just flat out dislike.
Gee, thanks a lot, Taz. But don't hang up your boots just yet. I've always said that as an announcer, you make a great wrestler. Would you say this match should go down as one of your best, Taz?
Are you kidding? They were all great. How can you expect me to choose between them? I'm the best!
Paul Burchill's somewhat unconventional style comes from the fact that he's descended from pirates. In fact, he claims the legendary Blackbeard is one of his ancestors.
I hate to knock this dude's family and stuff, but what the hell's this got to do with wrestling?
Well, you've got to admit it, Taz. It's a unique look. I think he's one of the better-looking pirate-themed superstars.
I'll tell you what, there's probably a reason for that. So Burchill's supposed to be a pirate, right? Oh, God, please.
Well, that was pretty bad, even for you, partner.
Hey, give me a break. Look what you got to work with here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Taz, but Paul Burchill might be the only superstar in WWE history to be able to claim actual pirates as ancestors.
Come on, Cole. You don't seriously believe all that stuff about Burchill being descended from Blackbeard, do you?
Well, he's either telling the truth or he's crazy. And either way, I don't want to be the one to contradict him.
You keep telling yourself that, Cole. One thing I learned in my career is that the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Lashley's got to be careful. He might learn that the hard way tonight.
These fans have certainly rallied around Bobby Lashley, and it's not hard to see why. Lashley's made a name for himself doing exactly that, Taz, and I don't see that changing anytime soon.
Lashley just needs to stay focused and take care of business right now in that ring. Man, you talk about an American icon, you talk about a real American hero, you just don't get any better than a man right here, Kurt Angle.
Angle certainly represented his country well in the 1996 Olympic Games, where he won his gold medal. But ever since then, I think his accomplishments have gone to his head.
What? How can you say that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring? But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that, Taz? The dead man has proven himself time and time again. I highly doubt that would change if he lost this match, which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way.
Taker's earned his rep, no doubt about that. No one's disputing that. But you gotta know when to call it a day, Cole. There's a fine line between legend and has-been.
I can't believe you could sit here and even imply that The Undertaker might be a has-been. That could be hazardous to your health.
Hey, Cole, don't put words in my mouth. The dead man has been on top of this business for a very long time. But the thing about being on top is there's nowhere to go but down.
I don't think there's a superstar in the history of WWE who's gone from rookie to WWE champion as quickly as John Cena has.
Yeah, Cole, but you said it yourself. John Cena has shot up real quick. He ain't picked up the experience that a lot of other superstars have, and that could be a little bit of a problem for him.
Well, from where I sit, I haven't seen a lot of superstars give Cena much of a problem. He's held his own against some of the most talented veterans on the roster.
That's the problem, Cole. You're calling it from where you sit. I've actually been in the ring, unlike you. And I'm saying back in my day, I would have loved to have been in the ring with a kid as cocky as Cena, because I would have took him to school.
A great many superstars have tried to do just that, Taz, but Cena's still here. This isn't some wet-behind-the-ears rookie. He's a WWE champion, and that's all the credentials you need in my book.
I don't know, Cole. I'm kind of unsure about Randy Orton. I mean, he's a pretty boy, let's face it. He's accomplished a couple of big things, but I still think that he's about 90% height.
A couple of big things? You mean like becoming the youngest world heavyweight champion in history?
Making a career